World War III has already begun. We are on the verge of nuclear annihilation. We have crazy people running a country near you. I said, what's your favorite war? Well, I like the Peloponnesian War. It was lovely. No, the War of Roses was beautiful. Yeah. Oh, the 100-Year War was just so delightful. What's your favorite crusade? Well, I like the 8th one better than the 3rd one. You got crazy people running the show. This is George Washington. Now, this is a real man. Not like these little gutless boys. Every one of them draft dodges. Little Billy Clinton, Biden, 5 draft deferments, Trump, 4 draft deferments. I did everything I could not to get in the Vietnam War. And I want to make this 1,000% clear. I was stupid enough as a young kid to believe the crap that they were selling, that if we don't stop those commies in Vietnam, the dominoes are going to keep falling, and before you know it, they'll cross all of Asia and hit the shores of California. I even voted for Richard Nixon in 1968. I did everything I could to beat the draft because I didn't want to get my brains blown out. Moving forward, talking about George Washington. And I talked about these little gutless little boys like Obama, the Nobel Piece of Crap Prize winner, a little slime. Oh no, folks, he always spoke so properly. Folks, always folking us. Yeah. Folks. Sold themselves as a peace candidate. As soon as that piece of crap got into office, the Afghan troop surge. I want that guy Gaddafi. Oh no, don't say it like that. Gaddafi has to go. Assad has to go. I'm mentioning these little gutless little clowns that love war, that couldn't fight their way out of a paper bag. You call these guys out man to man, they don't know whether to piss or they fold. Don't talk to me like that. Yeah, warmongering little gutless boys, but there's a man that actually fought. His name was George Washington. Crossed the Delaware. This is his farewell address. It is our true policy to steer clear of permanent alliances with any portion of the foreign world. Observe good faith and justice toward all nations. Cultivate peace and harmony with all. The nation which indulges toward another in habitual hatred or in habitual fondness is in some degree a slave. It is a slave to its animosity or to its affection, either of which is sufficient to lead it astray from its duties and interests. It goes on. Basically, he goes on to say, this crap has been going on for thousands and thousands of years. We're not going to fix it, and it's none of our business. We need to protect America. We need to build America and not get involved in any foreign entanglements. And now, these gutless little clowns, oh, and I love these guys all dressed up in their military drag with their little Boy Scout little things that they got, their awards, you know? What are you talking to over here? Oh, you're an isolationist. What isolationist? I believe in the Founding Fathers. And that's why I own 3 pre-Revolutionary War stone buildings on the most historic 4 corners in America. In Kingston, New York. 1750 Franz Roggen House, 1763 Dr. Jensen House, and the 1774 Academy, one of the first public schools. This is the 3rd Dutch settlement here. I bought these because the seeds of democracy were sown here. The Constitution that was written for New York State when Kingston was the capital before the British burnt it down after the Battle of Saratoga. I went to jury duty. This is what the guy who put the thing on the head. He said, you see that picture on my shoulder? That's John Jay. John Jay was a judge here. And over 70% of the Constitution that was written for New York State is America's Constitution. I bought these buildings and I launched Occupy Peace because, as I say, I'm only me because I'm a Napolitano, born in the Bronx, born to be free. If I was born in Alta Villa, Erpino, Vica Quenz, I wouldn't be me. I love this country. And that's why I launched Occupy Peace. I was looking to leave it one time. I said, I'm not going to go. Love it or leave it. No, you leave it. Don't you tell me what to do. And I've been in the political system. I was assistant to the Secretary of the New York State Senate. I've been on the other side. It's a freak show. Gutless little arrogant morons telling us what to do. It's up to we the people. They're only public servants? No. I'm the politician. I'll tell you what to do. Get back in your house. Close down your business. Stand 6 feet apart because the wind blows exactly in straight lines and 6 feet. Wind doesn't take it anywhere. And put on that mask when you go into that airplane, or I'll throw you off. But when you're eating and drinking, you can take it off, because COVID knows when you're eating and drinking, all right? When I was a little kid, they had us hiding under a desk in case an atom bomb went off. And then when I was in high school, we had to stand up against the wall with our hands behind it, and they said, if you see a flash, don't look at it. If I see a flash, I'll be dust. You got morons in charge. Capiche? Look during the COVID war. If you didn't believe in the COVID jab, you were a jerk. Look at all the little clown boys and clown girls they called celebrities selling the crap. And you were attacked if you didn't believe it. I had a rally over here when everything was locked down. I said, little Andy Cuomo, come over here and stop me. I'm one of the most hated guys up here. Oh, you didn't get a vaccination? No, I said, I'm not going to get a gene therapy, first ever Operation Warp Speed thing that they invented. People swallow the crap. I'm telling you, they're going to take more and more of our rights away from us. They talk about it, then they do it. And look at what goes on, too. You've seen all the data coming out. How Facebook or Meta, whatever they call themselves now, bowed down, and all of the rest of them, Twitter, bowed down to what the government wanted them to do during the COVID war. We've lost our freedom on so many different fronts. It's a crime syndicate. And again, Hillary Clinton? What did Minnie Mouse say? Why the hell would I believe anything spewing out of that craphead's mouth? Oh, don't you know who I am? I was the first lady. A little jerky husband of us nothing. A little boy of nothing. It's one little nothing telling us what to do. Remember the Biden administration was going to put that whole misinformation team in? It's not misinformation. It is you don't believe the government lies. You have no right to think for yourself. Think about what you just said. With Zuckerberg, with Gates. Why should they have any power? How about we the people? Oh, no. I was so shocked. It took me weeks. The pain was so severe that a tycoon's yacht sunk off the coast of Italy. If your friend's boat sinks, who gives a damn? Oh, no, but he was a tycoon. And his yacht sank. 12 days in the news. Front page pictures on the front page of the Wall Street Journal. Why do the bigs control every damn thing that we have in our lives? Hey, but they don't give a penny for peace. Could you imagine if the billionaires gave $1 billion to our Occupy Peace movement? We'd have peace tomorrow. No. All right, here. You're Warren Buffett. I told you have pre-revolutionary restore buildings. I used to rent one of them out to his son, the Novo Foundation. And he was there for one of them when I had Ralph Nader here. Never gave me a penny for one of our peace movements. Why do I give a damn when I look at that Zuckerberg? Who the hell are they to tell us what to do? It's up to the people. It's up to the people to unite and to have the fight in them that, again, I grew up during a hippie time. This isn't a hippie time. This isn't about roses and this is peace. No. I want peace. Don't you steal my money, give it to the military-industrial complex to kill people over across the nations around the world when my country is rotting in front of my eyes. The roads are shit. Hey, how about Amtrak? Look at the rail system we got. Go to New York, take the subway. It's a night in Calcutta. The bridges are collapsing everywhere. It's up to the people. That's what this country was founded upon. We the people. This is the worst time, I believe, in the history of the world. I suggest people consider reading John F. Kennedy's speech to graduating students at American University in 1963, June. It was all about peace. And he goes on, he said, we shouldn't hate the people in the Soviet Union. He said, they suffered more than anybody else in World War II. He goes on to say some 20 million of them killed. They lost their land and their farms and factories, the equivalent in homes of Chicago to the East Coast. He said, if we go to nuclear war with them, life on Earth will be destroyed in 24 hours. He ends it by saying, America will never go to war again. Well, that was in June. July, August, September, October, November, Jack, you're dead. John Connally was the governor of Texas that took the bullet in the back. He wanted to meet me. It was his first time back since the assassination. 1992. And by the way, we're going back into the Anatole Hotel. He said, I read your book. That's why he wanted to meet me. And he said that, I know your heart's in the right place. He said, but you don't have a clue what's going on. Neither do the American people. Because if they did, there'd be a revolution in this country. Oh, by the way, he was the Democratic governor of Texas when he took the bullet in the back. He became the Republican Treasury Secretary under Nixon that took us off the gold standard. So going back to this being the most important election, I just said to you what Kennedy said in 1963, that if we go to war with the Soviet Union, life on Earth will be destroyed in 24 hours. Life on Earth now will be destroyed in a blink of an eye. Look what just happened with that pager thing that the Israelis did to Lebanon. I was a keynote speaker at the Virginia Military Institute in 2000. And in my book, Trends 2000, I wrote about New Millennium Warfare. And that's what we're facing. We're facing things that we can't even imagine. And again, going back to Hillary Clinton, look at her on that interview after they killed Gaddafi. The interviewer asked her, how did you feel? We came, we saw, he died. How about Madeline Not All That Bright? When asked on 60 Minutes under the Clinton administration when she was United States ambassador to the UN, and Leslie Stahl asks her, are the lives of 500,000 Iraqi children under the age of 5 that have died because of what Bill Clinton has done to Iraq worth the price? And she said, yes, it is. I'm saying this because you got maniacs in charge. Yes, this is the most important election of our lifetime because we are on the brink of nuclear annihilation. I want to read you something. This is from Pope Francis, or what I would call Pope a dope. Pope Francis tells U.S. Catholics to choose lesser of evil in the coming election. Not voting is ugly, he said. It's not good. You must vote. Who is the lesser evil? The lady or that gentleman? I don't know. Lesser of an evil? Hey, Cazzone. How about the better of a good? How about the greater of the greatest? No. Hey, Cazzone, what Christ are you talking about that believes in evil? Who are you talking to? I'll tell you who I'm talking to. I'm talking to morons that swallow my crap. Hey, where are all you Catholic priests out there? How come you're not out there for peace? Hey, what do all you Quakers die in an earthquake? You're not out there for peace. Oh, the Seventh-day Adventists waiting for the 8th day. We're all the religions. No. Vote for an evil. There's no such thing as a lesser of two evil. That's like saying almost pregnant. The most important thing, to me, what could change it? A renaissance. And what followed the Black Plague, the Renaissance. The people realized they were killing themselves, they were destroying themselves. Alla Romana, alla Antica, in the manner of the Romans and the ancients to describe the quality of their work. We need a renaissance. To me, for everybody, the most important thing is to get in the best shape you can, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You could read St. Thomas Aquinas, who says that anybody that is not angry when it's morally justifiable to be angry is immoral. And those who are angry, when it is unjustifiable to be angry, they are immoral. So, yeah, I'm angry, but I also surround myself with beauty. I try to stay in the best shape that I can. One of the books I worked on, by the way back when, in the 80s, was called Natural Healing. People need to be in the best shape they can in every way they can, because this way they're thinking clearer and their spirit rises. And when the spirit rises high enough, we can unite under an umbrella of we the people. And as I say, united we stand, divided we die. And we are in a very divisive time right now. And so I'm doing everything I can because we're all in this together. It's not about me or you. And again, I surround myself with beauty. I have art everywhere. And art is, to me, as a wonderful French girlfriend of mine, Marie-Pierre, said, art is the way of finding the true meaning of the human spirit. We have to bring that back. We need a renaissance. Yeah. We need peace and love and caring and what used to be life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.